du siehst so ja nach Jan de Jan wasayati we kushitlacha agwa ge ach sig awe.
Hello, artists. It's Miss Lanehart. This winter, a local Tsimshian artist named Abel Ryan drew a collection of Formline pictures for us. These pictures are the characters in a story called Raven and King Salmon. In the most recent art kit bag that you got, called April Art Materials, there is an outline of one of these Formline characters, the robin. We're going to color that robin today. Before we color our robin, let's learn a little bit about color and Formline design. Traditionally, paints had to be made with things that could be found in nature, things like charcoal mixed with the oil from salmon eggs. The main paint colors that were created were black, red, and blue-green. This is a little book in one of our art kits that helps us understand the placement of color in traditional Formline. Black is the primary color used on the primary Formline. Red is the secondary color, and blue-green is considered the tertiary color. In new Formline being created today, you'll still see the ancient shapes like ovoids. You'll also notice, because of all the new ways we have for making color, some interesting new colors. These are some other designs by Abel Ryan. Notice all the interesting colors in these. This display is at the City Museum in Juneau. Another local Formline artist, Crystal Worrell, shares this piece with us that she made recently while she was in Mexico. It reflects the colors of the Mexican landscape, the flowers and the trees and the artwork there. She shares this. The design and the colors are contemporary, but the Formline design stays true to my studies of traditional Tlingit art. For coloring our robin designs today, look around your house and your school and art supplies for anything you have that you can color with. You might use colored pencils or markers or crayons or even a combination. Abel explained to me how he chose the colors for this robin design. He used a dark gray and a reddish orange for the primary Formline because of the reddish orange belly of a real robin. And then he did use some red as a secondary color for some of those secondary shapes. And then he's got yellow for the beak and feet. It's time to get our colors ready. You're going to need a black, you're going to need a red, an orange, and a yellow. I don't have a yellow colored pencil, so I guess I'll use a yellow marker. Relax and enjoy yourself while you're coloring today. Try being really precise. I like using little strokes that go back and forth and back and forth and back and forth when I'm coloring something like this. You can learn a lot about Formline as you work today. Notice how the line gets thick and thin and thick again as it moves around the shapes. Notice how Formline is kind of like a maze. You can follow the line from one part of the design to another without even picking up your pencil. You also might recognize shapes in Formline design that you've learned about before, ovoids and U-shapes. Be curious about and notice how Abel uses red for some of the secondary shapes and the other ways he uses color in his design to reflect nature and a real robin. You might want to try to do a little color blending with either your markers or colored pencils or crayons. I'm mixing a little red into this orange to make the color a little more orange-red, as Abel described it, as matching a real robin. That was fun, and it's a beautiful design. Thanks for sharing, Abel. Now it's your turn. Pause the video here so you have Abel's finished design to look at and color your own copy of the Formline robin. Hey artists, buenos for coloring Formline with me today. In that April Art Kit bag, you'll notice that there are some more art materials, as well as some ideas for making art. These are for you to use on your own time. So it's bye for now, keep making art, and we'll see you around.
Du sik så